who in this situation is. I feel like this is an intervention moment, but I'm not sure which one of us is on the.
I think he would like to do this episode for me.
I think he should.
I mean, I love you, bud. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. All right, episode 15.
Yes. Has it started on, Brent?
Yeah, we are live.
Oh, sweet.
So good to start.
Well, I'm still waiting on the funny slow loading of the very noisy beginning of the thing. Looks like it's going to be silly again. But yeah, episode 15. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, we're more than halfway through. Has it started on?
Yeah, we are live.
Oh, sweet. That weird past ripple. Well, I'm still waiting on the funny slow loading of the very noisy. There we go. Past us is shushed. Future us is now. Welcome back. Like, sorry that it takes me so long to do, but you do such a good job of vamping until we have to get into it, which I'm going to stop blabbing and get into it. Aiwaz, we are here to celebrate our art inspired by Aiwaz, the buddy up rune, as we like to call it. And through our research, also, it makes sense that this is associated with horse because it's got a bit of travel, but travel companion in there. Like, you think of that old cowboy bond, a cowboy and his horse.
Yeah, that kind of trust that you would put into not just the friendship of a horse, but like the friendship with others.
And asking for help, which is like one of the hardest bits. Yeah. I had to ask for creativity's help with this one because I was blanking until I was desperate.
Yeah,
but I was.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was.
Stop! Shut up. Okay.
Oh, okay. So I thought, you know what? I have a very special buddy, and one of the things that is great about friendships are inside jokes.
Yes.
And so, in honor of that, I present you with a frame in a frame in a frame in a frame.
The fuck up. How many frames we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that wait?
4 if you count the drawn one. Oh god, it just broke.
God. Too many frames, man.
It couldn't. It was not structurally sound.
There's so many frames in a frame.
Oh, you little bastard.
I love
That's how I get for showing it off, though. There we go.
I love how many frames you were able to have in so many different sizes. That is amazing.
Right?
Is it a frame? Like, are you gonna like hang all your frames?
Yes, hopefully I can frame this like this. I think it's hilarious. I think it's
hilarious.
It is a joke catered specifically to you and no one else, my buddy. And so I thought, in honor of the traveling that we've done, which is this sort of metaphysical research that we've piled up with and done and all that. And so
yeah, this
was for you before it broke.
Experience is buddying up. We buddy through runes all the time. So this is kind of our rune, dude.
It's been an interesting week. It's with it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I didn't do anything in my art to represent this rune.
Fair enough. They don't have to, right?
But what I did do is touch up art I did when I was with a buddy. So I had worked on some of this with my really good friend, and I wanted to take art that came from that place just because I wanted that energy without it being like the art itself. But I did a little leaf and I made it all like vibrant. Like it's kind of like you get little squiggles.
Yes.
So I didn't really go hard, but I definitely wanted to do a leaf of some kind. And this is kind of what spoke to me. And then I touched up a few of the things because I had outlined most of it before and never got to finish it.
Mm-hmm.
So It kind of reminds me of the buddying times when I made it, because I was mating with a friend over like a workshop thing.
Mhm.
And we are kind of going strong with finishing art.
It's been an interesting theme like through this
It
time.
has. It's been like our fallback. It's like, what have I done a lot of? Like, that's just close to being done. Like, just something that's 80% already worked out that I can pour and call this completion.
I've got 3 waiting in the kitty. Like, I feel you.
I love that you buddied up with an inside joke because those frames are amazing. And I like that I still pulled from a buddy, but now I feel kind of embarrassed that I didn't pull from like our buddiness. So now I feel like a person.
Yes, flavored with guilt. Truly a good.
Yeah, the guilt's actually strong. You're like, I was thinking of you, and I was like, I was thinking of somebody else.
Yeah, but mine was a joke of picking at you though.
That was a
For
good.
you, to you.
Yes, no, I love it. I want to see it hung up, all those frames. I'm just fuck you and having all those frames. Like, that you were even able to do that. Like,
Fuck those frames for not staying together. They had one job.
one job. Did you glue them?
Hot glue.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
I thought was smart, because it's not super permanent if I need to reclaim some of the frames at any
That's
point.
true. I mean, one day you're not going to have an abundance of frames.
You think?
I can't even really stand by that statement because I don't know. I don't know.
I'm the one that knows what's in the closets and the storage areas, and I'm like,
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm always showing you shit without frames at this point. I think in a very like subconscious way, I refuse to frame things now.
that's okay because I went the extra mile with the frames on this one.
You do. I was like, well,
It balances
like,
out.
frames are kind of Santage's thing. Like,
Only as the
wouldn't that
running
be
gag.
funny? Like, you can claim frames, and I love that for you.
Same frames.
Because I will, at least at one point in my life, raid your frames. Like, I will go over there. And
There's
with
some
with art that I was like, do you have this size?
what I might.
You
That's the
might.
thing. I
You
might.
mentioned a closet. You mentioned a closet.
Mhm.
So I love our art this week.
I do too.
I think it was a good rune to go through. I feel like AWAS has a lot of power
Mm.
because it stays kind of consistent. And the fact,
True. In the way that it comes through, yeah.
yes, and I've noticed that more with this rune than most. It's definitely one of the tops that just stays pretty fucking consistent. So I had a good, I had a week that made this relevant. So, and you did too. So it's very, I learned something a little bit from that. And
I vicariously learned that same lesson through you.
So I guess we will move on to this next one.
Yes.
We're ready. We're ready. All right.
To draw that room.
A box.
Draw the room. Draw the room. Draw the room.
Here.
Tier.
You
Okay.
want
Yeah, Tiwas and the
Yes.
god tier, I believe.
that's here. Definitely a masculine rune.
Yes. And
Yeah.
a little bit of self-sacrifice, which I hope we're not going to regret.
Yeah, I don't want to lose a hand, you know what I mean?
Right?
But it's still, I mean, there's a warrior, right?
Would it be in poor taste for me to do art with one hand tied behind my back?
I think you would have to at this point. When do you get another opportunity to do it?
Is it too soon to mock a god that's not yours?
Too soon? I mean, it's brave to lose a hand for the greater good.
Yeah, but
Yeah. I don't really want to sacrifice something important though.
Not my sword arm.
Ugh. How am I? God, was it the left hand or the right hand?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I hope it's not the right.
All kibbles and bits now.
Dude. Okay, so like that's, channeling some of that warrior sacrifice, bravery,
It was noble.
noble, yes. I mean, there's victory.
True.
Yeah. And if I need to go somewhere, it will point me in the right direction. Compass.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's just I'm reaching to like not be scared of this.
Right. I know. I was like, damn it. I opened my mouth. Now I've offended some entity and I'm going to have to
I
fight
know you're gonna have to do something. You might have
jinxie
to, like,
bad luck.
have a wolf or something. I don't know what you're gonna have to do, man.
That's me.
Justice.
Lady arms getting rid of it.
Yeah. Like so there's justice to Tyr.
Mhm.
So that's a nice positive. Like maybe you'll like fight for something and you'll win,
Mm.
even with like a handicap of not having another hand. So you might not have all the things you need for the victory, but you
Okay.
will be victorious. Is this the portion for Q&A? Like
Yes. Now let's open it up to the audience.
yeah, what are your thoughts on Tyr? You know what? It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine to have a powerful rune.
Well, and they've been unlike this last one that we said has been pretty stable, like you were talking about. Some of them have been surprising, so there may be a new facet that we get to.
Yeah, I would love
explore.
to learn something else with Tyr. Because again, it's not a bad rune, it's a big rune.
It is.
Usually a lot of the god ones are. So it's definitely putting forth some energy out there.
Right.
So like we'll see how this plays out. Okay.
I'm interested to see what we come up with.
Yes. All right. Let's conclude this portion of the programming.
Yes. Those that are on the Patreon can come join us there for a little. See how serious I sounded?
I know. Just
do it.
click
We'll do
like
it
and
one day.
subscribe.
Oh, yeah, like, share, subscribe.
Ah.